What's going on, kings and queens? How we doing, familia? This is Polar Gold. Praise one, love one, God only. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, champs. Let's go, be amazing, champs. Oh man, this is Polar Gold checking in with you guys. That's right. Praise one, love one, God only. Kings and queens, welcome to the channel where you are reminded that we are supposed to live in abundance. And with this abundance, we're supposed to help others live in abundance. Kings and queens, welcome to the channel where you are reminded where we are supposed to be healthy and wealthy. Oh, yeah, healthy and wealthy mentally, physically, and spiritually. Oh, yes, and welcome to the channel where you are reminded where we're supposed to start building generational wealth. Oh yes, and leaving a legacy and taking care of our children's grandchildren. So once again, this is Polar Gold giving off a frequency of love and vibration and healing and sharing that white light all over the world, you guys. And I hope that you guys have an amazing day. I hope that all is well with you. And I hope that when you're done doing what you do today, that when you make it back home safe and you get back home, that all is well, and don't forget to share that love and that light with your loved ones at home, because not everybody's going to make it to the end of this day, you guys, and that's just how it is. So what we do between now and then is very important. All right, you guys, so we're supposed to live in abundance, right, you guys, and share that with others, right? And we're supposed to be healthy and wealthy mentally, physically, and spiritually, right? You take care of your body, take care of your mind, and you take care of your spirit, and you take care, and you start living with joy, right? You start having fun, you start smiling, right? You start living, you start realizing that God gave you a gift, right? Because when we were all born, picture this: when we were all born, each and every one of us, individually, were given a gift that's only personalized for you, for me, you guys. Okay, imagine when you were born. There's a big old spiritual Christmas tree, a big old huge one, right? And at the bottom of it, there was a gift wrapped just for you with your name on it. Now think about this: for 20 years, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 years, you never unwrapped that gift. You never did. So today, I'm hoping that you decide to unwrap that gift, because that gift is waiting for you to unwrap it and rip it open and get to know what that gift is, which came from God. You know what I mean? And then also, once you start realizing what your gift is, then you start realizing that, wait a minute, hmm, what is it that I'd like to do? What is my passion, my joy that I can share with the world? That I can share with this world that comes to me that's so easy. What is it? That's your gift, you guys. Our careers, our jobs is what we get paid for, but our calling and our spiritual gift that was given to us individually, to each and every one of us, that's what we were made for, to share it to the world, to share it with others, and then you start seeing that you're, by doing things right and being honest and ethical and professional, and not taking advantage of others, you start getting compensated very well. Then you're able to get out of debt and start paying yourself. Then you realize that working a 9 to 5, that's not what we're here to do. 9 to 5, if you're working a job, congratulations, because a lot of people aren't working a job because they don't want to work, and some people can't work. Okay, I understand, but a lot of people don't want to work. And if you're working a 9 to 5, congratulations. Yes, it's a blessing. We should be grateful. Yes, but the 9 to 5, you're still working for somebody. You're being a corporate slave. You're working for somebody, and they dictate to you when you can use your restroom, when you can vacation. They tell you how much you're worth, and they tell you when you can take vacation. That's not right, because you know what? You should be able to do whatever you want, whenever you want, with whomever you want, and you should be able to make your own schedule. You should be able to live in abundance, and with that abundance, help others live in abundance. You should be able to be the go-to person in your family. How do we accomplish that? By tapping into God. Oh man, by tapping into God. You plug into God. I don't care if it's been 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 years that you've neglected Him. And I can speak from personal experience. I didn't always stick by God, but He always stuck by me. And the moment that I decided to come and give myself completely to God, oh man, things have been so much better, and it's been the ride of my life. The day I decided to let go and let God, oh man, let go of all doubts and let God guide me. Oh man, let go of all fears and let God guide me. Let go of all uh, poor stinking thinking and let God take over my thinking. It's been on, man. It's been on. So when we plug into God, then we start healing mentally, physically, and spiritually. And then that's when we start living in abundance of peace, love, joy. We start shining, man. Like I loved being able to give out a vibration and frequency of love and peace and healing to the whole world, because that's just the way it is, and that's how it's supposed to be. That's part of my gift, right? Then we live in abundance that way, right? And then we start healing. Then we're healthy and wealthy, physically, mentally, spiritually. Then we realize, wait a minute, this job that I work at, that's not really making me happy. Is that why I'm all miserable? Because I'm afraid of being let go. I'm afraid of being fired. I'm afraid of people stabbing me in the back. I'm afraid that I'm not going to be able to pay my bills. I'm afraid of this, and that. Well, guess what? Then you start realizing by unwrapping your gift that you have a gift that you can share to the world that will actually could be your own enterprise, that could actually help you leave a legacy that will generate more wealth, and forget about the money, but it'll generate you becoming the best version of yourself by doing what's right and being honest and ethical and being professional and treating others right, instead of like what other people have done, and they sold their souls and they just want to get commission over other people and steal money from people. That's not right. You know what I mean? So then what happens? As you start going through your journey, we're not focused on the destination, but we're more focused on the person that we're becoming, and we're able to help others and rescue them from their 9 to 5s, from corporate slavery, from the bars, corporate prison. You know what I mean? Don't forget, 2020 was a prime example of things that we can control and things that we can't control. And things that we can't control was what a lot of people died. And not just in 2020, that's always going to be that way. Things that we can't control, people got laid off. People lost their houses. People were in debt. People still are in debt. People are living with credit card because what they're getting paid is not enough. But not only that, because we're not managing our mindset, where we want to think that buying material things is and showing people, look what I got, is more important. No, it's not. It's getting out of debt, saving money, making sure your family's probably protected, and then start paying yourself and saving and having a nice financial nest egg. That's what it's about, for emergencies. You know what I mean? And then things that we can't control is, well, deciding to own your own business, deciding to be healthy and wealthy, deciding to live in abundance and abundance. But how does that start? Deciding by plugging into God. And that's the only way, you guys. And I'm here just to remind you, plug into God. Reach under that spiritual Christmas tree where your spiritual gift is at. Unwrap that gift on a daily basis. Allow God to heal you. Let go of all doubts. Let go of all fears. Let God guide you and give you the strength that you need, because each and every one of us, we're victorious. Our DNA, our genes, we're made of victorious. We're victorious. We're kings and queens. We're royalty. Our ancestors, man, they sacrificed their lives for us to be here today. We have technology, we have all kinds of stuff. We have it easy, but we've become lazy. We have to grab a hold of our mind, be healthy and wealthy mentally, physically, spiritually, you guys. Yes. Now our gifts come in different shapes and sizes and forms. For me, it came when they gave me a cane with a red tip at the end of it. And they told me I'm legally blind, and that's when I realized, wait a minute. And then a year after that, that's when I finally surrendered to God, and I said, woof, take me, build me, mold me, guide me, you see fit. And that's when I realized, you know what, I'm going to join the family business. My parents have been in business for more than 20 years, and they have a couple of businesses, and I always thought it was about me. And when I finally came to God, I said, it's not about me, it's about we. You know what I mean? So I use my cane as a reason why shouldn't I be the best version of myself. I don't use it as an excuse. So I don't think no one else should use my cane as an excuse, or use whatever you're going through as an excuse. No, it should be a reason why, to drive you to be the best that you can. You know what I mean? Whether they tell you that you have a disability, actually you have this new ability to see things in a different way. You have a new opportunity to live, love, laugh, grow, and have fun by leaving yesterday with yesterday and living in the moment of now, right? So in our business, we help people get out of debt, make sure that the families are properly protected, and we share with people how to save money. And after each time I sit down with a client and I do that, then I say, hey, come join the family business. And then I tell them, hey, you guys, don't follow me, because sometimes I might not lead. I'm only human. And then I tell them, I won't follow you because sometimes you might not lead, but just be a friend and come with me on this crusade. to change the world and make a difference and leave an impact on this world and create a shift and change the world and glorify God. Because once again, it's an honor to live my life being carried on God's shoulders as an imperfect soldier in his army. Oh yes, and I found that the reason why I'm here is just to glorify God with everything that I do. So I invite you to take a risk, because one day we will be on our dying deathbed and we're like, man, I should have done that, I should have done that, I should have done that, living with regrets, and all we end up doing is just shitting all over ourselves. You know what I mean? So I take a risk, plug it to somebody that you see that has a successful business, plug into God to figure out what your gift is, start healing, start becoming healthy and wealthy, start living in abundance and help others live in abundance, and start building generational wealth to take care of your kids, grandchildren, and building an enterprise and leave a legacy. So let's get this done, you guys. And remember, always for the right reason, never for the wrong reason. If you do what's wrong, you have your option to do that. You have free will, but the universe will come back and kick you in the butt. Always for the right reason, always for the right reason, always for the right reason. My mission is service before any commission. And that's how it is. And God, family, then business. And that's the way it is. With that being said, you guys, I hope you guys have an amazing day. Be safe out there. Let's go be amazing and let's get it done, you guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go be healthy and wealthy, you guys.